3 a.m. Anyway, I just want to react to this thing.
Finds probable cause for possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, participation in a criminal
Look at Vaughn just twirling that chair.
Aggravated assault.
Bro, just
firearm during the commission.
Look at Vaughn looking in the air, bro. Like, you could tell this nigga didn't give two fucks.
A felony, participation in a criminal street gang activity, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and criminal attempt to commit murder. Court notes that, and as everyone is aware here, the standard here is a probable cause standard, which is a far lower standard than the standard beyond a reasonable doubt, which is the jury trial standard. And as it relates to the charge of participation in the criminal street gang activity, as to both of these defendants and both of these indictments, I do believe that the state has hurdled over that particular burden. I think they've met probable cause and they have been able to surpass probable cause appropriate to me.
All right, shit, I'm trying to figure, damn, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Shit. Okay. King Von 2019 shooting. By the way, I'm getting somewhere with this. Just give me some time. I'm gonna give a breakdown of really why I think this really happened. 2020. Okay, let's go to YouTube. King Von Varsity shooting. Okay.
First at 5, the pair is live at the around 5:45 this morning, but this club across Spring Street was open, and one page Gutta returned to the Varsity parking lot this afternoon to change the tire and assess the damage on his cousin.
So we thought it would be cool to stop, have a...
They say a 23-year-old man was in serious condition when he was rushed to the hospital after the shooting. They are now looking for a dark-colored SUV. A statement from the Varsity says the restaurant was closed at the time and none of their employees or customers were on site. Coming from this club, but the man we spoke to, whose car was parked here in the Varsity lot, was hit by bullets, says he was instructed by the SUV this morning. That's what they're telling. Good morning to you both. Yes, police looking for people who were in a dark-colored SUV this morning. That's what they're telling us as far as they can see from witnesses who was ever here responsible for the violence behind me. That's where the shots were fired early this morning, just before 6 o'clock. That gunfire, we're told he was hit in the lower extremities. He's now at the hospital.
With some NFL player. I crawled through the club into the... what's the NFL player? We was in the bathroom with...
The gunfire. Here we're told he was hit in the lower extremity.
All right. Let me see. The search for gunman. Here we go.
Shooting outside of an...
Joins us live from the... In serious condition.
I think, it just happened. Definitely thank God.
To the legs as investigative canines were told in the parking lot. Thankfully, no Varsity employees or customers.
Hold on. I'm going to get to it. Don't y'all worry. I'm going to get to it. Where is this Durk thing? Not Durk, I mean Vaughn.
Fired. Neighbors say innocent people could have been easily. Witnesses told police they saw this SUV hightailing it and someone in the car behind shooting.
Nah, this ain't it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to find this shit, man. Okay. Let me just say what I have to say. Okay. the reason why Durk got off, right? And I want to be very fair because I know y'all is going to be like, yo, he blamed it on Vaughn. While they had probable cause to charge him because Durk was in the vehicle, they don't know if he's the one who fired the shots, right? They don't. The reason why they're not taking it to trial, they couldn't prove it. They could only prove it with tattoos. So apparently when Durk put his hand out the window with the gun, they believe it's Durk, right? But all they could really see is the hand. His face wasn't really outside the window. He wasn't hanging out there. They just put the hand out the window with the gun. Through all the angles, this was going to come down to a conversation of, yo, from what could you see on that video in terms of tattoos means it was Lil Durk. Keep in mind, Durk is going to be like, how do you know it wasn't somebody else? You got to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that it was him. Durk isn't seen at all other than his hand on outside the window. You get what I mean? Y'all can hear me, right? Why people say they can't hear? So they were going to have to try to convict Durk off of just his tattoos. From what I was, and this I was trying to look this up. Somebody mentioned this to me, but I can't find proof of it. They said the reason why Vaughn, and that's why they're coming back out to say the reason why Vaughn was definitely going to be indicted on these charges, and he would have went to trial for sure, and they probably would have not dropped it on Durk because they're going to try to play both against each other, is because, and I could be wrong about this, but somebody brought this up recently. I can't find no type of, I got to go check the court documents. I'll do that off stream, what it said. But someone said to me, Vaughn got out the car and was chasing him down. The dude that got shot, Vaughn was chasing him down and shooting him while Durk was shooting from the car. For whatever reason, I thought it was Durk just being the only person shooting. They were like, no, Vaughn was supposedly out the car, so they have a positive ID on him. But Durk is in the car, and Durk, only his hand is seen. You know what I mean? I don't know too much. I got to figure out if that's exactly what happened. I'm gonna try to look up this the documents for this case, but like it's been hard to find anything. And by the way, Fulton County is horrible with you know, finding documents about these criminal cases. I think the clerk there doesn't do shit. So essentially, and tell me if y'all have heard that before. So Vaughn was outside the car, seen on video with the gun. Durk was inside the car shooting the gun.